I usually don't discuss other people on my channel, but this one couldn't wait. Usually I avoid talking about other people, but this one couldn't wait. It's about Sadia Khan and that whole situation around her. Because there's a part of me that doesn't think that the situation's real. Um, Almost like it's a PR stunt. And if it is real, I don't know why y'all are surprised. It's just human nature at the end of the day. And I'm saying it's not real because we've had a lot of examples of this. And the earliest one that I could think about is Kim K. Back in the day when she blew up, and she dropped that sex tape with Ray J, and from there her career took off. I don't know if Sadia's name has been as big as it's been since the whole scandal around her happened, and you know, I look at it as a tactic on one side, and on the other side, like I said, if everything is true about the text messages and her contradicting herself being a side chick and whatever, then it is what it is. It's just human nature. At the end of the day, you know, I can't get mad at her. Nobody can get mad at her. It's just what people do. I think when people break the rules a lot when it comes to like playing the mating and dating game, it becomes scandalous. But then people forget at the end of the day, like it's just human nature. She was just doing what's best for her. And I'm not trying to like pity her or nothing or feel sorry for her, but all I'm just saying is that she did what's best for her. When you start to understand female nature and stuff, like this type of stuff does not surprise you at all. It doesn't surprise you at all. It makes sense in a way. Now my whole problem with the thing is that, you know, her situation shows that money means absolutely nothing. Again, her coaching costs 8K, and that 8K goes towards men, obviously, that can afford that type of coaching and that price. And it goes to show that having like a sound mind and understanding things is worth a lot more than having money, because the guys that are able to pay 8K for a coaching session, those are guys that are earning a lot of money on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis. So it's basically just showing that the guys that earn a lot of money, they have all this money in the world, but they have no understanding or no knowledge of female nature or how things work in a mating and dating game. But they understand how to make money, and it's funny because hold on, I'm making a lot of noise. There's this triangle that I've made for myself. Like, there's these three things I think that men have to complete. There's a physical aspect of yourself that you have to complete, that spiritual and mental side. And then you have that financial side that you also want to complete those three things. And if you're like a straight seven, like First Man, I don't know if you know him, First Man, I came up with this concept, the straight seven concept. If you're good at those three things, then you're gonna be well off in life. Like if you're a seven on a physical level, a seven on a spiritual, mental level, and a seven on a financial level, then you can't be touched. And you can always look to improve instead of like being like a 10 on the money side or the financial side, and then you're a five on the physical side, and then the spiritual and mental side, you're a two, which causes you to end up paying 8K for a coaching session with Sadia Khan, for example. All this stuff with her as well, it shows this one thing that I've been thinking about since last night. Is the fact that you never go to fish to learn how to catch fish. You always go to the fisherman to catch fish. There's a proper saying, a proper way to say that. I don't remember. But if you want to learn how to catch fish, you go to a fisherman. You don't go directly to the fish. They're going to mislead you. We're not going to sit here and cap her. She hasn't said some things in her videos or podcasts or whatever interviews that she's been on that sound really smart or whatnot. But anybody can do that. People forget that. Knowledge doesn't always equal to practical life. It doesn't always equal to practical life. So if you're out here, learning things like a lot of people are in this day and age, they just learn things and take all this knowledge in, but they don't put it in practice, then what's the use? You always want to go to people that have done it before you, that know what it's like, that know what the game is like and stuff like that, and speak to them instead of going to someone that's a fish and trying to learn how to catch fish from that fish. That doesn't make any sense to me. In most cases, you don't do that. You just end up playing yourself, right? This whole situation, man, there's also a part of me, like I said in the beginning, I don't think that it's real. It almost seems like a PR stunt because her name has never been as big as it is today, and I don't think that it's going to hurt her in any way. I've never seen a scandal that has to do with relationships when it comes to women. I've never seen a scandal hurt them or anything like that. I've always seen them take off after that. Girls out here doing OnlyFans, all that stuff like that. Again, Kim K back in the day, that's the first example I think about, and the most clear one that I can think about. This is a woman that dropped a sex tape. You know, a lot of people have seen her butt ass naked and stuff like that. And like in society, it's like shameful or whatnot. But look at where she's at today. Think about that. It's really strange. I couldn't wait to turn the camera on. Actually, I want to turn the camera on and talk about this after, but it's like, fuck it, man. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want on this YouTube channel. So, instead I just do it while I shave and just, you know, speak about it. Because usually I do not discuss people. I don't like to discuss people. I'm a person that likes to discuss ideas. I feel like discussing people is sometimes, it's detrimental and it's very, I don't want to say the word below me. I just don't enjoy talking about people. I don't see the point. I rather discuss ideas. But if you want to discuss people, you discuss ideas within the people that you can ideas that you can extract, and learning points you can extract from the people instead of like discussing them, talking shit about them. Because I haven't said one bad thing about the lady. I could care less. You know, she did what she did. It is what it is. It's whatever, and you know, she has to pay the consequences for it. Let me just get my face washed. So, regardless of her situation, I personally believe she's not going to take an L because all these channels that are like talking about her, it's like we're fueling her. Yes, we see the deceitful stuff, the how people have been deceived and how people have been tricked and whatnot. But at the same time, I don't think she's taking an L. I can't see it. I've never seen it happen with a woman, especially when you know they're up there like that, and like most women, they just get a slap on the wrist and that's it. It's not like she did the worst thing. It's not something that we've never seen happen before. It's just history repeating itself, and to me, it seems like people are overreacting in a way to the whole situation. It doesn't make any sense at all. Just take it for what it is and move on. But also learn from it. Learn from it that people are out here just lying and capping and you know, doing the most. And you'll see that, you know, a lot of people, they're not real. They're not authentic. They're not really, they're here to help you, of course, but you know, some people, they do it for their own gain more than to help you out. You feel me? So just watch out for that. Take this situation as a learning point. Um, I don't want you, I don't even want to come from this. I don't want to come looking at this situation from like a red pill perspective and be all hateful and stuff. And I don't have time for that no more. You know, it's just, oh, you know, I've seen this before. It is what it is. Take the lesson and move on from it, man. Yeah, that's it for me. I think I'm gonna film one more video while I got the camera up and running because something else just popped up in my mind. And I'll see you on the next one real quick. Peace.